Okay. Hopefully this will work. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So thumbnails. I know that there is a way for me to do my um face and the audio at the same time. I do not remember how to do it off the top of my head, but I'll just do it like this. Paleo Diet Project. Yeah, this one was interesting. Learned a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. I did enjoy it. So let's. Uh, Diet build out calories was 2550 calories, with 150 coming from carbs, 150 coming from fat, 150 coming from protein. At that time, that protein number was a bit higher than what would have been what it would have been for my weight, because the goal for it for me was actually this would have been a calorie surplus for me, so my hope was that I actually gained weight on it. And so that was the split. If I remember correctly, it came out to about a little under. No, I can just do the math real quick, just really fast. Um, but as I'm doing that, I'll continue talking. I did not have a specific calorie goal. Um, I mean a specific micronutrient goal. My really only goal was with that was to eat enough leafy vegetables and other kinds of vegetables so that I didn't have a micronutrient deficit. It was just eat a variety of vegetables to reach enough micronutrients for my body. Let's see, 600. So that would have been about, if we're just talking about the difference between proteins and fat, I mean carbohydrates and fat, it would have been about a 70-30 split between carbs and fat. Well, 70% fat, 30% carbs. But if we include protein, it would probably be a bit closer to about 50, like 53, really. 53% fat, the rest would have been carbs and protein. So for day one of the days I did actually hit my goals. So, oh, my mouse pulls up. Okay, actually that's useful. So that right there is a, it was a andouille sausage, and it took me a while, but I did find one that fit paleo goals, and I was really happy with it, and it was really good. I really enjoyed that sausage. I ate it for most mornings of it. Um, Other than that, just eggs and cassava pancakes. Cassava pancakes were really just the MVP of this diet. They were paleo friendly. I love cassava. Yeah, it was just really good. So then, that's jalapenos, chicken, a simple salad, and that's also cassava pancakes. If I remember correctly, what happened that day was I made 3 cassava pancakes, but I got hungry while I was cooking, so I ate those 2. Uh, and so that's why in that picture I only had 1 cassava pancake. Also, I only have 1 sausage. I had 2 sausages, but I got hungry while I was cooking everything else and I ate them. So yeah. So like that's why that one has a bite out of it, and that one also has a bite out of it. I misspelled ingredients. Okay. So in that bowl was everything. This is day 2. In this bowl is everything that was in here. It was in a bowl, so it didn't fit as well. And I had a coffee, and that was also, I had that salad with the same ingredients as this day's. That does include the chicken and the jalapenos. And I will say, cooking things in olive oil really was a big help. It really helped me tack on calories. And this is a balsamic vinaigrette was what was on the salad. Day three. Day three, I decided to do beef instead of chicken. And then what's in there? It looks gross. I'll admit it. It was kind of gross. It felt like grub, but that is um ground beef, sunflower seeds, almonds, and jalapenos. It was food. It was edible. I just downed it. That's also coffee. That's say similar salad to this one. The only difference was instead of tomatoes, there's avocados in there. Same thing though. Oh, and the actually no, actually that's spinach, and that is a arugula. That was arugula in that one, and that one is a smoothie. And same breakfast. I had this breakfast for a lot of days, and though those very slight variations, it's kind of hard to see, but there is honey on these, on the pancakes specifically. Day four, missing a trail mix of sunflower seeds, cranberries, almonds, which is like that, but I decided that's kind of gross having meat with it, so I'm just going to make it a trail mix. So it's sunflower seeds, almonds, and cranberries, and chicken, and that breakfast I've been having. Day five, I finally decided, I was like, you know what, I need something on the egg, so I got a bottle of Frank's Red Hot, which is also paleo friendly. Dumped it on there. There was no like calorie benefit from the Frank's Red Hot. The really only thing of note it gave me was plenty of sodium. Um, there's the trail mix, and that trail mix I actually added the jalapenos and the chicken, and that was really really good. Salad with avocado and tomato this time. That's orange juice in that one. Day six was a bad day. I did have this, but this was my dinner. This was my breakfast. That was my lunch. That was to make my stomach stop hurting, because I had learned this from my brother-in-law that like, hey, if you drink carbonated drinks, it fills your stomach up, so it makes you feel full. However, it is a very very temporary fix. Once that like you digest it, you're even hungrier because you basically drink nothing. Because there's a little bit of carbs in this, not much. Day seven, breakfast, lunch. That I had more than that for lunch. It's just I didn't remember to take a picture until I was nearly done with it. That was dinner. That is carrots, uh, ground hamburger, and onions, red onions. Um, another thing I learned from here, red onions. I usually don't have I usually have red onions raw. They are really good cooked. I like them cooked. Day eight was kind of a splurge day. Mostly because I was out all day with friends that like I could not control. Like I spent the night at my sister's house, and that's why I had that in a to-go container. But I spent the previous night at my sister's house, so like I didn't want to cook at my sister's house because there was none of my ingredients that I had. So I was like, okay, I'll just eat with friends and family. Yeah. So salad, red onions, mushrooms. That was breakfast. That was lunch and lunch. No dinner that day. So this was day 9. I had this for breakfast. This was around the time where I started adding that vegetable mix, because in earlier pictures. Oh no, it's in that one. It's not in that one. Okay. So it was day 5 was when I started adding a vegetable medley. Um, I usually cooked it first, so that's why it's hard to see because I put things in the same bowl. But like, yeah, there's cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli. Yeah, cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli is what's in the mix. Then missing a picture of the trail mix, which just had almonds, cranberries, sunflower seeds, also salt. Day 10, that's a hamburger. That's the trail mix with a chunk of hamburger meat in it. And that was typical breakfast. Typical breakfast, salad, hamburger meat, trail mix. So around this time is actually, well, actually, what was it? This day, I cooked like 4 or 5 pounds of hamburger. And I just like all peaked cooked it, and it was like it saved so much time. But I was at that um stovetop for like an hour, so it took forever to cook all that meat because I didn't want to like take up 4 burners on there to cook all the meat, so I only used one pan and one burner, so I could not cook a lot of meat in one burner. Not 4 pounds of it. Day 12. Um, I forgot the reason, but I had a reason why I couldn't make my breakfast that day. Or at least, but I did have these, and that's the hamburger. Oh, actually no, that's chorizo and onions and carrots. Day 13 was a bad day where, as here, I ate like some scraps of meat. I think it was because at work they were sampling some like a charcuterie board. I work at Publix, so they were sampling a charcuterie board. So they had some slabs of meat. I had that little bits of slabs of meat, not slabs, slices, little bit of slices of meat and pineapple juice, and that was it for that day. It was not a good day. Not a good day. I did not mention in any of these, but like in every single one of these, I was drinking a lot of water, like a lot more water than. I'm sorry, I messed up. A lot more water than I had before, and like that was one of the things that did carry over from this entire experience was the fact that I drink water so much more now, which was interesting thing to gain. Day 14, missed a picture of second breakfast. Second breakfast was just the typical thing I had of the um, sausage, cassava pancakes with bananas in it, vegetable medley, 2 eggs, all that good stuff. Um, that's yeah, and a trail mix and salad I had that day. I'm missing pictures of those, but that is a swordfish fillet, and that is Brussels sprouts and carrots and squash in like a vegetable medley. Day 15, jalapenos and spinach, and then that's chorizo. That's the typical breakfast, and that's the trail mix. But only difference in the trail mix was that there was carrots in it this time, which were not good. I did not like them in the trail mix. Day 16 and beyond. Day 16 was actually the day I had that conversation about you about wanting to stop it. Mainly because if we look through these, this day was mostly fine. Like, I think I hit my macros this day. Hit my macros this day. Definitely did not hit my macros that day. Did not hit my macros that day. I think I hit my macros that day. Wait, let me count this actually. So 2, 3, probably hit my macros. I didn't track it though. 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of... Ooh, I messed up. 6 out of 15 days at that point, which is granted a third, but it was also the fact that let me see. I do spin capture. There we go. That is me. I am in my work clothes because I came back from work to do this. So yeah, and it was also the fact that while technically I hit my macros on a lot of the days, um, I was also extremely um like I felt myself losing weight. And one thing, like the diet was supposed to be gaining weight, supposed to be a surplus of calories, but with all those days I missed my macros and not eating enough food, and probably because I was also trying to work out at the same time period, I was just not having enough food. And granted, a lot of that was skipping meals, and I was skipping meals before the diet. I'm still skipping meals now. It's not good, but yeah. And so, like, in general, my eating habits are fine. However, they do not make up for the fact that how many meals I skip. Because in like a week period, I might skip not necessarily a